I forgot them. Yeah, they give me an hourly pay to stream to nobody over there, so I'm gonna take that from them. It's not a lot, but hey, I've made like $7 over there just streaming to 0 people. And every doubloon helps out in this occupation. Especially since I don't take sponsors from 99% of fucking things I'm offered. Green app is disgusting. Damn, Lev, what are you doing over there? All right, let's go kill us some pirates. Giving you shit? Hey, fucking better than giving me something else, giggity. Oh, I forgot the fuel tank. I don't need that little guy on there. Nope, nope, nope. We're gonna go ahead and swap that out there. No Raid Shadow Legends sponsor, right? No, not on this channel. I do see some of them that I'm like, ooh, they're like, hey, we're offering you $900 to just talk about this, and then like a $500 bonus if you get 3 people to even click the link. And I'm like, oh, I could. Tempting, baby. And they're like, yeah, but it's for a gambling service that is microtransaction. I'm like, nope, fuck you. Eat shit and die. Can I have the docking request? Thanks.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you, Commander.
Clang.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark. What can we do for you today?
Right? I have to fly to the next system in Super Cruise, and I doubt I'd even make it then. And there we go. I'm gonna hazards and loot and starve. You wanna rain? Hell yeah, I wanna. I forgore the gas. Chat, my car says fuel tank is almost empty. Should I run it until it's even closer empty? Should I fill it before going to work? Fill it before you go to work. When you run out, when the fuel light comes on, usually you have like 40 miles remaining is the thing. Yeah, lots of the CG pirates over there. But you have to take, so it's missions, Red Thorn, not just bounty hunting. And I forgot to get fuel once I put the fuel tank back on. I suck. Less than a mile? Oh, I mean, maybe you should be okay then. Just get some fuel after work. So the shock cannons do indeed fuck. Could be they do good if I didn't suck at the game. Yeah, the biggest problem with running your tank down that close constantly is all the shit in the fuel tank from the gas stations is now being shoved into your engine. Your fuel pump would just explode, yeah. No, it's usually, I think, like a gallon or so left whenever you're on E.
Ship released. Ship has liftoff.
Yeah, so low on a hot day, not great. Yep. Yeah, it's harder on the pump, more moisture through the tank. It depends on the vehicle, right? And then like diesels specifically, also, if they run out of fuel, you have to prime the line and the engine again. It's not like gas where it flows, you know, good. It just fucking diesel runs out. You have to start priming shit. It's a whole pain in the ass. Why am I going there? I don't want to go there. Where am I? Why did it take me here when I was targeting Luton Star? Okay. Well, maybe because I targeted the Aaron and it was throwing me that way. I wonder if that python's coming for me. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're flying away. Or maybe. They are hooking a bitch. Maybe they're just having a nice little fly. Yeah, it'd take forever to charge, right? Yeah, I've heard that they can be a little rough if they if they're sitting there for too long. If they have the wrong charging connector, right? It can basically take forever for them to charge. The USPS new mail van, yeah, but also I'm a slut for Oshkosh made it, right? Flying about this thing, I am the chosen one. Dirty Drags G3 is as far as I've gone. You know, I've seen people say that, but like, I could just never imagine bonking my own fuel, my own agility and speed and everything like that. But also, I'm a bit of a psycho, so like, obviously, grain of salted. But it did not take me long to figure out how to fucking fly this thing. I mean, I still wipe out sometimes, but I mean, that's fun. Not being immediately perfect at everything is something I enjoy. Yeah, exactly, Cajun. Me too. I flew once around the station with no engineering and then had lots of engineering. Oh, that's a thank you, game. I didn't want to use my navlock drop. Yeah, I always do that with new ships, though, is I try it stock and then engineer it to see what the big difference is there, as that's just a fun one for me. Much more broken if I need it to be, but fast. In the slow parts of work. Yeah, yeah, super fair. Are you being attacked by this man? Is this man giving you a hard time, Ayers? A local, I'm gonna be a criminal for now. Ew. No! Okay, I won't murder that man. Fine, I won't kill that man. Oh, I didn't bring my kill warrant scanner. Rip. All right. Rock! Bonk! Ooh, that was a close call. Wow, we actually hit. Bonk. They had a report I'm passed in front of my shock volleys? Yeah, no, I figured as much. Clang. Man, he like went hard to go get that kill, didn't he? Where the Python at? Lots of white radar dots, yeah. Probably this instance is very stale, and lots of people have been here killing things for some time. Greetings! Thank you for the follow! Welcome in! The Corvette's shields are not looking so good, Mr. Stark. Oh, y'all about to bonk. Oh no, y'all just flew by each other. I thought y'all were gonna get the El Bunko. Oh, hey, I forgot to share missions. That helps.
Target destroyed. Mission objective detected.
There we go. Shared one with y'all.
Target destroyed.
I like this paint job a lot. One of my favorite Corvette paint jobs, for sure. Right? It just goes so hard. You know what? The cutter, we ought to have Aaron throw some damn, like, pick up some cargo racks to, set himself with, the pirates automatically come to them. And then it turns into protect the mothership. Oh, yeah? Just grab you, like, a size, the smallest cargo rack you can slap on there comfortably, and then just scoop up, like, 2 escape pods from here, and that'll be enough to make every pirate fucking body you. Or if you're at a station, just grab, like, a ton of tritium or 2 tons of tritium or some shit. Like, that's always enough to do it. Are your shields good on that thing? I mean, it's a cutter, so I imagine your shields are great. Yeah, on the cutter. $6K buy weave, but 60... $6K buy weave, brother, the answer is goddamn right they are. Oh, man. That is so much buy weave, brother. What the fuck? That would be a yes. Yeah, that means your shield's fuck. I'm gonna boil you up. No, you're not. You ain't gonna do shit. Hull is only 4K with 50% resistance. Yeah, brother, I'm good would have been the answer.
Flight assist on.
Bubbles! City backed off my sidewalk problem, and they okayed it. I get to move my house. Move my house fine. Yay! There you go, bud. Fuck yeah. My boy Butters.
Flight assist off.
Ooh, Clippers. Ah, he's good. Gotta pop his fighter real quick. Yeah, the thermal vents are fine. Mr. Sanders. Yeah. Those are good for like absolutely nuking your heat, but the big problem is you have to actually be within the 1.5 kilometers to even hit with them. Otherwise, it's not even like a damage fall off start. It's they don't hit. So the damage was very good for whenever I'm doing that, but big problem is I could end up 4 kilometers away in like half a second if I'm not careful. Yeah, they're much more practical because then at this range, right here, I can tag the target and I get kill credit. Yeah, no, it's completely manageable. I'm getting fucking hammered over here. Shields are down. Oh, that fighter's glued on me is why. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Somebody got missiles. These little eagles, man, when they start swarming you, become a real problem. Fighters too. People don't. People underestimate how much damage you can get from a fighter. Ooh, okay. Sounds good, Quiet Drone. Make some more feel-good soup. There's something like that, Mavra, yeah. I believe it's a large. I don't think it's a huge. It may be a huge, though, on the kinetic ones. I keep seeing the fucking red hollow. I'm like, ah, kill! And then it, nope, don't. Relax. Raid Man, we talked about this. Chill. How bad did my insides get wrecked? Pretty fucking badly. All right. Yeah, I got 13% on a module. I'm going to go rearm or repair and grab my kill warrant scanner. But would have killed as a treat. I don't want to orbit that Corvette for the next 45 minutes trying to knock its shields out, all right?
Take a sip for Jakey the cake.
Let me take a sip. See you, my dude. Speaking of Corvettes, consider hopping in mine and check out the CG. Good or bad idea? I mean, yeah, you'd probably be fine. I mean, it's combat missions, so if you like flying a Corvette, it's a great idea. If you hate flying the Corvette, it's probably a terrible idea. Oh, yeah. He sure hates weather blobs. Big bada boom. Oh, yeah. Dude, I love the huge weapons on the Corvette. I think my favorite thing to use on it, though, is my huge short-range thermal conduit beam lasers. I think those are still my favorite hardpoints I've ever put on a vet. It just, if you can manage to squeeze the trigger and overheat in within 800 meters, dear God. It's like 400 DPS or some nonsensical number like that. It just fucking deletes everything. Yeah, the Death Star build. I ran the two huge, and then I ran some small. Everything else was an efficient thermal vent beam laser, and that's whole job was to keep me from dying of heat stroke from using the main weapons. Yeah, I can grab. I think my vet still has. I mean, it's just the setup there. Like whatever you're using, I use the big shields on it, so 7K shields with like all positive resistance. Bro, right? I was thinking of that too. I was like, damn, is that Forza? That reminds me, like, every time I hear that song, I think of when I got my hernia repaired and I was like couch ridden, couldn't go up the stairs, couldn't hardly walk. My belly was all like distended from when they had to inflate me. And Cass set up my PC on the TV and I had my little Xbox controller and I'd be like high as a fucking kite just racing cars. Here you go. I'll give you a cinematic use of the song here. All right, so my thing about like a racing sim pit, right? Sure, I could do that for like driving in video games, but like I drive a car already. I can't fly an aircraft. They won't let me, I asked, right? So I went with this whole sim set because I can't, I guard a treasure I could never have kind of deal, right? But like I could go drive my truck right now. And I drove 18-wheelers before, so like, and I even like a Euro Truck sim or anything like that. It doesn't really hit the neuron. Go fast in a car sim. Brother, the first car I ever drove was on a dirt track, in a stock car. It was a Pinto rallied out for mini stock. Just saying, they sell ultralight kits that need no license. Yeah, there's a Cessna for sale, like right next door to me. There's like a guy who works on like all types of equipment. I say right next door, like 10 miles up the road. But every time I drive by, I look at Cass. I'm like, Pookie, listen, I could fly everywhere within like a 100-mile radius. They are very slow. They go like the speed of a car. I have been seeing some commercially available drone setups that you can fly. So it's literally twin stick, and you get in it, and it literally is like this, right? It's got 4 propellers, and you can like take off and like do shit around in the air. Hey, game, could you, like, let me in this fucking menu? Those need a license? Fuck. I hate it here. I just need to get a drone and set it up so that I can use the camera on my PC and fly from my sticks. I've been saying forever I wanted to get one of those, like, robotic lawnmowers, but rig it up so I could mow my lawn with my VKBs. Have to be registered? I mean, you technically are supposed to register any drone that can go over, like, X amount of feet. Put a little camera on it, and we can go mow my yard together. Ba-da-ba-boop.
Lavalin just subscribed
Lavalin!
with Prime.
With Prime? In this economy? Thank you, Lave Lane. Thinking about running some multi-cannons on here instead of the lasers. And just fucking dealing with my heat situation. I could run some enforcer cannons on here. But their problem is ammo. Do I have on my Corvette? Do I have the That's not what I wanted. Do I have the fucking turreted multi-cannons on there still? I could put some turrets on here. Holy fucking server lag today. I would love an extra ammo module so much. All right, hold on. I'm going to be right back. I got to use the bathroom, and I'm going to restart. Out here, you got 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes! Straight flush. Fuck! It had to be a straight, not a straight flush. Straight, not a straight flush. The straight, not the straight flush. Not the straight. Not the thing. Not the thing that I did. The other thing. I needed to not put that last piece on there. I couldn't find a clip. I wanted to find one that was just like... I did it! I did it, Reddit! I fucking fixed one thing! I used my power for good. You are all welcome. Every time you transfer cargo to a fleet carrier and it works correctly, that's all me, baby! How about the Mets? Let's fucking go! Finished up, and then we're gonna look at how we do our own PP. We're gonna play with our own PP for a little while on stream, boys. Someone clip that, please. Somebody clip that. How you like it? Now! You're really getting up in there. All right, that's enough. That's enough of that.
Antimatter Gaming says, "You are an evil man, and I fucking hate that build. I just want you to know that whole fight was pain and suffering, and I fucking hate it."
All right, so we have some Caspian-related news here. Y'all ready for this? So, Zorgen Peterson, blah, blah, blah. It should be coming on Figured that'd be here at the top. And cutting-edge modular compatibility. The Caspian Explorer is a Zorgan Peterson's latest masterpiece. Discover new horizons. This large-class vessel built for long-range expeditions, making perfect choice for those who chase the thrill of discovery. Combining its raw capability with refined engineering makes the journey across the black unforgettable. I will say, this is a good-looking... Yeah, no, it's rough. No, the fuck you're not, Clock District. You take that back. I gotta check now. God damn it, you're literally one rank ahead of me in Inara. What the fuck? You are literally one person better than me. What the fuck? POV, a collector limpet has you in his grasp. Excuse me, pardon me, I'm landing here. Watch out, Chief. I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended. Oh, what the fuck? Black, hold on. I'm gonna strip for y'all for a minute. I'm gonna giggity. I get excited doing AX combat. Extract with the samples. I don't care about democracy, or I do care about democracy. I didn't say that. I don't care about the mission. I care about the samples. The samples are made of democracy. You what? I got tongue-tied. This diver has dyslexia. Yeah, it accelerates pretty damn good. Ooh, I like that. Hold on, listen. And we're full of fuel. That's how you fuel scoop, baby. This was worth the trip out here. That's so stupid. Oh, man.
So he's actually doing his job this morning. No.
All of you, cease and desist. Oh, bad cats. All three cats were over there fucking around and just broke something. What the fuck was that? It sounded expensive and like I cared about it. Little fucking shits. All three of them skedaddled out and are looking in the doorway now. Hello. Thank you for your patience. I had to go take a big fat Mark 1 engines. Officer, that man right there. Oh, my treasonous clip? Yeah. Super fast front RC basher truck be more fun than a slow lawnmower? Listen. But I need my yard mode. Thanks for the details. You're welcome. Anytime, Bubbles. Yeah. Had to go deliver some bio waste. Hey there, Cole. How we doing today? I forgot to take my meds, I think. I don't feel medicated. I'm gonna take them anyway. Thank you, Aaron. Ooh, that got stuck in the back of my throat. There we go. All right, here's what I'm thinking. The shocks are fun, right? They're fun. I like them. I do like them. I really think the VA has an issue having a hotkey for listening tied to my VKBs. Really? Did I not accept that? Boop. Okay, we're back in. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Multi-cannons here. Short range, right? Corrosive and emissive. Beam laser up top. And plasma's down here. Then we can put the, oh, you know what? Oh, yeah. No, I know what we're running. I know what we're doing. Pookie Tex. Why would you text me and ruin my day like this? That's information that I didn't. You could have just not ruined my entire day. We're watching a show. She's watching a show, and I'm watching a lot of a show. But every time I go stream or go to sleep and she's still watching, she gives me updates when I wake up about what's happened. It's The Sopranos. And my favorite guy just got shot. Oop, I think you got your mic open. My mic? Oh yeah, my fucking my scanner. That's the one. Oh, is it? It shouldn't be. We don't have voice comms enabled. You got bet up. Oh, the Python. Oh, okay. Greetings, Blue Volt. Welcome in. Let's try this. He got bet up. Okay, good. Thank God.
Ship is released. Ship has liftoff. You're clear. Feel free to accelerate. See you soon.
Amazed they could putting G5 Dirty Drag drive straight from the game by Kestrel. This really makes things interesting. Enhanced performance thrusters felt more comfortable. Felt more controllable. Well, yeah, that's fair. I've been running G5 Dirty Drag since the time I first took off in it, and it is hard to control. I will give you that, but it, like, after a little bit, it completely gets manageable. You just got to remember small inputs. Small inputs make small mistakes. Big inputs make big mistakes. Big inputs make you dizzy. Yeah, and I fly very, like, slow and controlled to, make sure that stream isn't a fucking nightmare to watch. When I can. Sometimes I be spinning the fuck out, but I specifically don't try to spin as much as I normally would, just so that I don't make everyone sick, myself fucking included. Thanks, Navlock Drop, you're the best. Thanks, Navlock Drop. You're the best. I'm coming, Aaron. Eventually. Alright, so apparently Navlock Drop's not going to work. And now I'm stuck in the fucking orbit. There we go. Scan detected. Oh yeah, missions.
Mission objective detected. Flight assist off.
Pips, that helps. I'm not sure it sounds like it will. Yeah, I don't really hear that one. I don't hear that one. But also, I've heard some things that other people are like, that didn't sound like nothing. So, like, I get it. Bonk. He'll pick my bones clean, Greenhorn. See ya. That was a miss. That one wasn't. Whee! Donald Duck is here. Hello, Donald. Hello, Vesper. Welcome in. Oh, it's Mocow.
Clasped Mars just subscribed at tier
Mars!
1.
Thanks
Call
for the
on
tier
me.
1 sub. Call on me.
Space, the final frontier.
How we doing, Mars?
Yippee, yippee.
Yipper.
Yippee.
Yippee! Busy with work? I'm sorry to hear that, but hey, you're here now. That's all that really matters. Make sure Aaron isn't getting fucking hammered by pirates up here. Not sure how I feel about this one. I find myself either wanting to use the multi-cannons or the plasmas, but not any in the same succession. Meteor duck. We're gonna have that opposite problem 3 months from now. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Vess. That fucking sucks. I do like having the ratatatata available, though. But the first time I get chaffed, I'm going to switch back to fucking fixed weapons that instance. I can already feel it. At least you have 3 months to find something? Yeah. Hopefully you get a nice severance package, too. Oh, Healy Beam. Oh, Healy Beam.
Receiving shield generation boost.
You know what? I could probably run my another hardpoint group like this. Oop, condom. Thoughts on enforcers and gimbaled frags? Maybe. I think the frags were a rough one. Now for NPCs, I don't know. For ammo, though, they're always rough on that one, right? But the frags, I noticed, you have to be so close, and the shot speed is so slow that your reticule is basically never in front of you. Like this, like that, like this, like a... Yeah. I did like the pacifiers. Their biggest downside is always their biggest downside, which is ammunition. I tried a set of 3 passies and some, like, Cyto Scramblers in a CZ, and I ran out of ammo before... I did 1 round of Spec Ops, and I did the propaganda vessels, and I was out of ammo. Because, like, the Frag Python can manage to pull it off sometimes, but it really just depends on the, your ammo management and, like, the engineering and stuff, because, like, the Frag Python can do it. And I have some high cap pacifiers, that's what I had on my Vulture. They're okay. It's just... at that point, why not just use the plasma shocks, though, right? Is kind of my thought there. They both deal about the same bursting hits, minus the passies don't regenerate ammo, don't have auto load, and they're a little slower, I think. So, like, it's just kind of a hard... Multis are great on this thing. I like the plasma accelerators a lot on it. They're a little hard to hit sometimes, but that's just plasmas in general. I think I just knocked his drives on the first hit there. You know what might be a weird one? 2 focused plasma accelerators. Just on the underwings. Poor guy can't get away from me. See ya. He's even cooler with a cane. Oh my god, I couldn't even imagine. He's got the swagger stick. Yeah, I'm not loving this this run of it here. I think it's just the plasmas just feel so slow now. That or I'm spoiled rotten by gimbals here. Huh? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll pause and start accepting missions here. after I kill this man. Do you have vertical thrust on twist or forward and backwards? So forward and backwards is forward and backwards. Left and right is left and right. Twist up is up. Twist down is down. Hey, Ozzy.
Incoming message.
Yeah, that was what I found to be the most intuitive for me. Monsoon bots everywhere now. This is what you get for being too nice to it, Ozzy.
Incoming message.
The bots will know to spare me. That's true. So I always say please and thank you and say yeah, right. I'm over here saying thanks to ChatGPT just in case it does take over, so it doesn't you know, murder me violently. At least it'll be quick.
Target shields offline.
Now you die, victim. God, the NPC chats are so wild. I just could never. I don't know. I don't know. I wish they'd give us some what the fuck, Pookie? Oh, okay. Never mind. Good. Never mind. I just saw your text. Yeah, good. Oop, shields almost went down there. See ya. All right. Filling back my raw mats. It's so great. Oh, yeah. I'm excited to start taking some missions for that. Can you find a way to make some time to play AD this weekend? Hell yeah, Bubbles. All right. Aaron, I'm going to be right back. I hate this, and I'm already out of ammo. That's, yeah, no. And no ammo builds is going to be the only way to do this. Dagon Gene Splicer Wells. Oh, hell no. Or Dagon Gene Splicer. What a name. Blah. Blah. Yeah, dude, the multis are just the whole problem here. Blah. What up, Crisscross Chaotic Sauce? How we doing today, man? 30 streams. That's almost a month. Braben Tunnel. Braben Tunnel. Braben Tunnel. You got the job! Congrats, dude! GG. Got room for a combat support ship? I'm scared of what that means, but yes. Combat missions. So taking missions and completing them for testing out the combat capabilities of this. Yeah, we're in open. So you take missions, usually massacre missions are the best ones, but any combat mission would do. So you could be doing on-foot missions for this. You could be doing assassinations. We're doing massacre missions, which is just stacking up like a shitload of kill missions from different stuff. And then basically going into the Hazres, killing 100, 200 pirates, and then turning them all in at once. Oh, so the mission rewards are raw mats. A lot of the mission rewards are raw mats or manufactured mats or data mats, anything like that. Behold, bounties. Making good money in bounty vouchers, too. Time more commanders than myself. It also fills up the weekly arcs pretty quick. Yeah, it does. Okay. What about plasma shock accelerator, right? And one regular shock cannon up top for the kinetic damage. Though I feel like it's probably not going to make that much of a difference. We'll put one up top just to look at the stat differences, though. So the power draw is way down on shock cannons. And the DPS is 142 as opposed to 109. The distro draw is the same. But the thermal load is even higher on this one, which makes sense. Each bullet's worth more damage, so... interesting. Oh, links are fine in here, Redthorn. Though that one is that site is a little misleading because if the data is from before or after a tick, it may just be completely inaccurate. Because it's based off of, if you're looking for like specifically that one, like improvised components, you want civil unrest and a higher chance in that. I find it easier just to sort the galaxy map by that and then go make a I'll jump between like 4 or 5 system. It does give you the last update time-wise, but if the system went through a tick, since the, like if it shows, oh, 30 people got a high-grade emission in this system in the last whatever hours, but that was, 15 minutes ago, and the tick happened, right? Not this specific minute, but I've seen it a lot where it's like, oh, I'm trying to, it says it's spawns here, nothing spawns here. People are like raging, and I'm like, I look at the system, it's not even in a status effect anymore, and it's federal controlled. I'm like, because there was a war in the system, and the feds won, so it flipped from independent to fed, and people are going there and getting nothing but core dynamics components. Because it changes every single day, it's a little rough. I mean, I always just trade down for, like, if I need a few different things, but I've never had a problem just sorting by the gal map and going there myself. Because once you scan a system, if the shit's not there, it's not going to spawn instantly. Just jump to another system for about 10 minutes. Because you have to wait for all the like they don't reset every time you come in and out of a system. So it's a little rough for trying to get them like to spawn, but I'll just jump between 4 or 5 systems at a Mandalay until I find a high-grade emission. Stop by the nav beacon, bam, done. Sometimes though, pharmaceutical isolators are notoriously a pain in the fucking ass. What about rails? Right? Some long-range rails. Let's try this. Long-range rails here. Thermal vent up top. All plasma slug, no brain cells. But now my power plant's not juicy enough. That's the problem. And this isn't even all the way done up. That's an efficient, though. That might actually work. What's the thermal load on that one? About the same as a small. The problems. First world problems. These rails use too much juice, I think. I think that's just kind of the move, is the two smalls and the plasma shock accelerators. As I keep changing the build, I end up back at the same thing that's been the most fun and efficient at the same time. Gimbaled beam lasers generate more heat than fixed. So thermal vent just flops that statistic on its ass. So instead of heating up that much, you cool that much. So the thermal load in this is 3.5, whereas the gimbaled is 5.1. Oh, that's a short range blaster. That's why. Is 3.6. So it's not a big difference, but it's also nice to be able to, like, just at range, just to tag something, right? Because this thing's so twitchy at range. That's almost a month, Ozzy. I can also run
says,
something up here.
The percentage of poop allowed by the FDA to be in your food is not 0.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, GLaDOS. That's true. I do have a high-capacity screening shell pacifier here. Do I have a high-cap high-cap corrosive shell fragment cannon? Now, that on a gimbal might be nice. But also, ammo fucking sucks in these things. Even with 288 rounds, that blows poo-poo doo-doo. I could put a fucking turreted multi-cannon on top with high-cap corrosive shell. But how much damage am I really giving up there for that? A lot, actually. Put a fucking seeker missile up there. Listen, all 70 shots I get on that entire magazine is going to be great. Too small shock and a beam? Yeah. I mean, the problem there is, right, for the shock cannon specifically, 2 small shocks is... Actually, you might be onto something there. That is more damage than the... Yeah, you know what? We're gonna try that. I had my numbers backwards. 2 small shocks is not more damage than 1 large shock cannon, but it is more damage than... Yeah, but you have so much ammo now. And it's not like you're just sitting there holding the trigger down. You're literally just bursting damage out. And that gives me a kinetic leaning damage type. Yeah, because that's about fucking 20 more DPS outright. And then up here, you just put the long-range thermal vent. I can even put the efficient thermal vent because, well, that's the same as 1 small thermal vent running, which I've just added a lot of heat. I don't have a short range for the top, I don't think. I do have a medium short range for the top. I could go build a short range for the top. Yeah, sometimes you synth. That's fair. Man, biotech conductors. Man, remember when killing Thargoids allowed you to engineer your beam lasers on the fly at stations? Because you do missions and then turn them in? All right, I am just about done of all my missions too, so I'm gonna go turn in, and then I'll be back over.
Landing clamps disengaged. Ship has liftoff.
Gear retracted.
Yeah. I saw that at the moment I picked it out.
See you soon.
The moment I hit jump, I was like, ah, shit. No, yeah. From assaulting that man. I think is assault a jail offense or is that just a pay a fine? I think assault's just pay a fine. Also, hello, Copper Goblin. How we doing? Huh. I've got the power play. I was supposed to have a plugin active on EDMC and it's not showing, and I don't know why. Ah, gotcha. 800 bounty. How are you gonna afford that? What up, Sparky? How we doing?
Decrease your speed to within regulatory limits.
Landing gear deployed.
All right, let's turn these in.
Docking completed. Deploying ground crew.
I'm full up on that raw map. That one too, apparently. Oh, a bunch of mine are shareable. But those aren't done. All my shareable ones are the ones that aren't done. These are all the shared ones. Hi, Pookie Jam Jam. What's up? What? I don't want to cause any block, because that was the whole thing last time, right? Stream may be a bit short today. Mr. Fancy Pants cartwheel through the mail slot there. Yeah. Hey, why fly boring when you can fly fun? Scan detected? Someone just scanned me with their kill warrant scanner being a silly. Yep, there it is. Alright, I've raised my good standing with these factions a lot now. Luton Star Pirates. Luton Star Pilots. 40 million assassination mission or massacre missions. There we go. These are what we want. This is those we like you missions. Basically 1 million credits per kill there. This is about the only time that combat can be remotely lucrative. Got 3 minutes for mission board reset. I don't know why this panel... You see, does this panel look like it's jiggling to y'all, or am I losing my marbles? Made half a B looking at the CG? Yeah, let me look too. Yeah, I'm at 500 million credits that I've made in this CG so far very badly doing missions. Scan detected. Simon Pickles. This is not helping my workday go faster. I'm sorry. I'm working on. I'm just sitting here, waiting for the mission board to reset. I could dance, I guess. Are you not entertained? Man, if I saved up my bounties, I'm kind of worried about just getting fucking smoked at some point though, but I could do a 200% bounty increase, but 18 mil in bounty vouchers as well? Fuck yeah, dude.
Incoming message.
All right, there we go. Oh yeah, let me do my rep real quick, because I'm still not even at max rep with these guys yet. How does the CG boost credits from combat? It just encourages you to go do them, and they picked a really good system for it. So it's not so much that it's boosting it, it's just that there's a reason to go do it that's incentivized, and since everyone's doing it, the factions are generating more and more of these missions. I'm not sitting inside the station kill warrant scanning. Thanks! But I mean, I've made a pretty decent... I mean, you could do this normally, right? Stacking massacre missions has always been a really good way to make money and to do combat. I've got a multiple near 50 mil massacre mission stacks here. Some shittier ones, but nice enough. I've got 11 out of my 20 missions. I guess I could grab these Luton Star assassinations if they were, like, worth a shit. I'm gonna be over there anyway. And it would probably count for the same kills on all of them. But none of these are really worth it. Like, 1 million credits, 1 million credits. I get that from just doing massacre stacks. Alright. That's enough dicking around the landing pad. Let's go. What up, twos?
Docking clouds retracted. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone.
Did that ASP scout just change its mind about going into the station? I think it did. I should keep the default thrusters of the Kestrel Mark II? Absolutely not. No, put the Mark II Agile boost on there. They're fucking great. They're a little wily at first, but I mean, if you want to fly a mostly fast, super agile, hard-hitting ship, just fly an FDL. This thing's specialty is that it flies like a fucking psycho gremlin on crack.
All clear. Take care, Commander.
In before this system doesn't gets put into like a state of war or something, and we stop getting the stacks. Oh boy, we got some mission sources here. Nice. I don't have an assassination, right? Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be yeah, mission threat level 4. So there's gonna be a shitload of pirates in here. It has the Mark II Agile Boost Thrusters on it, and they're Class A's. Yep, that's what you want to run. And then, oh, you mean the default ones? Yes. I thought you meant the standard thrusters, like changing them to it.
Incoming mission critical message.
Are you being ganked? Oh. Purple Python. Tried boosting on the station from the pad, ate the wall. Yeah. I got Pythoned. Drag drives. Dirty drags is what you want. Exclamation point build, if you want to see what I've kind of landed on as my favorite PvE build so far.
Incoming mission critical message.
Alright, I didn't instance with y'all directly, but where are we heading over to? The, it's my turn. Got an error? Oh, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna go drop on this mission signal source. Bye. I have a little bit of time before I can put experimental effects on the Kestrel. Yeah, no, I got you. It takes some time, but it's nice once you get them on there. If you don't use any of the, if you don't use an RR or that, you can make you a wish list here, and it'll show you the engineers you need to go to in order, and even shows you what materials you need if you're not using Material Helper for engineering.
Mission objective detected.
Oh boy, NPC.
Flight assist. Scan detected.
I'm getting Healy beamed. Oh man, I just thought about that. Building that, like, dude, that's a problem to deal with, right? So, like, Knife's in a Kestrel with fucking... Oh no, you're in a Corsair. Let's say a Kestrel with like all Healy beams. Normally, if someone's trying to like kill you and someone on the team has beams, they just go, "Oh yeah, kill the healer first." But then with a Kestrel, that becomes a whole other hard ass problem to deal with. Get back here, you coward. Poopy snuffle bags. Bonk. Oh, your turn with the it's your turn with the disconnect error. Hanging out with goddamn Knife Fun is just getting like a computer virus to make everybody disconnect. I kind of missed the gimbaled shocks just for the fact that I could sub-target power plants and just launch. Yeah, I like it. I can't decide if I like it better than just the normal, the two smalls on there, but it's fine. The convergence is good and everything like that, and then the gimbaled up top makes it kind of an easier system to deal with. Get pacifier, nerd. What kind of pacifier are you running on that thing? You using a corrosive on there? I'm thinking 2 high cap screening and 1 high cap corrosive pacifier might be the move for PvE specifically. No, that's super fair. 3 oversized. We got another hollow at instance here. Nope, Air's turn to disconnect. Oh, that's Aaron. Okay. I was like, who's the hollow? You and Airs both got it that time. You know, I'm gonna leave the wing, and we're gonna try to kill the wing and see if maybe this wing is just bugged out due to the missions.
Assist on. Target destroyed.
Oh no, you're good. It's probably just got something to do with our wing being like essentially poisoned, right? Where the missions that we shared are just getting like thrown. It's because that error specifically is in regards to missions. And when I'm using just the two plasmas, good lord, it's fucking fine on keeping the ship cold. I'm not overheating at all of spamming these things. This is nice. Alright. I wish you could like make a wing that's like, you know, your squad could auto like join up and stuff. Kind of like, you know, a party leader or whatever. I do love... I get annoyed with fixed weapons, but then I see chaff, and I watch one gimbaled weapon dance, and I'm like, oh god, I love fixed weapons. Yeah, I'm able to, like, just dump ammo out now. No problem. Mandor Gaming, 07. So it's better to use 2 plasma and not just all non-beam slots as shot cans? Yeah, this has been very good for me. Because 2 small fixed shot cannons have the exact same reticules, same shot speed, and whatever, so you have 1 reticule to aim at for all the weapons, which is, I find that to be very important and fixed, as I am a distracted bitch, and will just fucking all the way lose track. I'll be shooting with the wrong reticule at the wrong time. I think we cleared out our instance here. Right? I want to know, what is up with games being obsessed with you only having 3 friends at a time? I invited you. All right, let's all wait till we're in instance before we share missions. Looks like I have another one here, too. We'd also just head on down to the Hazres again. That was kind of a good spot, too, just because it's constant. I'll head over that way. Yeah, no, the mission targets are nice. I just meant for us sharing. I don't want to share missions if one of us is like in witch space or something, or super, or like hyperspace, and it ends up being a giant pain in the ass because that's what's causing the instance to crash or something like that, right? I don't know. I just want to do the right thing for once. What do you mean, Alfred? What do you mean? The bell tolls. Farewell. Godspeed. 07, Joda. Thanks for coming in and giving us what little stuff you have there. Wow. Toxic knife. Everyone fucking cancel. Everyone cancel knife. How do we cancel a man who doesn't have social media? Whee! Spin cat. I'm like 99% sure that's an NPC as well, not a real commander. You stop looking at them IRL, everyone just averts their gaze. You know what can even make this thing even better is I can put, on the shock cannons, I can put a standard ammo reload, which will give me a 5% increase in damage, but yeah, because it doesn't go to 30 like the other ones. All right, once I see everybody in instance, I'll share mission. I was gonna put my glowy kit on. Damn. Dude, I don't know why they say that either. It's such a weird fucking NPC line. Do we just need to go give, like, it's a mission signal source? Therapy, threat level 2. Alright, everybody's an instance. Let me share my most populous one. I think it's that 81. But that one I think is almost done. Yeah. Alright, there's my mission shared. Maybe what FDev will do is after the period for this ship's early access, the shock cannons will release to everybody. Damn, by his chaff, I'm gonna be, if it's gonna be dead by the time I get up there. Oh yeah, dude, this is fine. I could like hammer down on a target with these weapons, with this loadout. I like that. I didn't even need to use the thermal vent that much. Yeah, I peaked out at like 80. Oh, I like it. Yeah, so this is 2 of the new shock cannons and then 2 of the small shock cannons. I really liked the damn gimbaled shock cannons yesterday for fights. Just because I could. The biggest thing for the Kestrel is your ability to aim is also affected by how crazy you're flying, which affects everyone's ability to hit you. So you end up with kind of a mild impasse of no one can hurt you, but also you can't hurt anybody. They're good for PvP if you can do it. And they look cool. Yeah, that's also a bonus. This is the equivalent of running like an Enforcer with a little bit less ammo that you can't engineer. So like an Enforcer might be better there in some cases just because you can put a corrosive on it or whatever. And it shoots a smidge faster. But having the same hardpoint loadout the entire time and everything auto fucking loads while I'm like just flying to my next target is great. Full volley there. I got to 65 after pre-chilling myself. Very fun to fly with, yeah. I may start trying to do like a weekly PvP thing as well. Just for the shits and giggles and for like everyone there kind of sucks. Just to give people a chance to go and pew-pew at each other and it's not like so formal and required to do XYZ and you don't feel like you have to have XY skill level, you know. If you want to bring a Corvette, you can. Ooh. Maybe just set it up as like 2v2s or something instead of like a 4v4. Just for the sake of people get more chances to do stuff. Maybe fun. Guys, a game on sale. Any tips for beginners? Is it a solo playable game? Absolutely a solo playable game. Lots of tips. How are you trying to fly? Are you gonna be flying with mouse, keyboard, controller? What's your plan? We have some golden rules of Elite. That, such as never fly without a rebuy. That is probably the most important thing you're gonna hear in this game, because if you die without that sweet amount of credits, you lose your ship. Which, you know, sounds like, oh, you just lost more credits, but that can be a massive hit if you have engineering on there. Only Crestals. Commander, you're approved for docking. That's it. Also, set up a flight landing override. In your control menu, there's a section called Flight Landing Overrides. Go in there and set thrust forward and back to W and S, or whatever you're using for your forward and backwards thrust. That's an important one for trying to land. Early on, it feels like it's impossible because trying to land with throttle is way harder than trying to land with thrust. But trying to fly with thrust on a keyboard sucks dick, so that sucks. You can play solo. There's a lot of folks that exclusively play it solo. But I'd say that a lot of the fun of this game is lost by playing it solo, personally. That's a me thing. Find you a squadron. Find you a wing. Find you some friends. Fucking, and fly with them. I got 4 dudes in here with me right now. Or 4 people, rather. I don't know. I ain't checked. And we're just doing missions together, and we're playing in the open game mode. But since there's fucking 4 of us, you know, we're all... safety, apes together strong. Most of these guys you see me flying with are my squadron, but I mean Aaron's not. He's in another squadron, but we're in a coalition with that squadron, so I mean we're cool. Even if they are some dirty Imperials. I think with one of our guys here being an Imperial member of our squadron. Oh no, we're all Gromulans in this one. Hell yeah. God, I love flying to this song. A lot of No Man's Sky and SC, and people recommend this game. It looks fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's different experiences from both of those games, though, right? Comparing Star Citizen to Elite's a really hard one to do because one's an early access thing and one's a video game that's been out for 10 years, and the other one is a single-player experience that has multiplayer kind of stacked on top of it now, right? They're very different in how they operate. So even if you play in solo, the universe you're in is still shared with everyone else, and your actions do affect everyone. Early access, alpha, beta testing. It's an early access game designed to see how much resource can we extract from a community before they snap on us. That is a thief of joy every time. There's a wanted Corsair. Too bad it's our friend. Comparison is the thief of joy is such an accurate thing. How are the shock cannons engineered? Which ones do you mean? Like, what's the effects of them, or how do you engineer them? Because you cannot engineer shock cannons. They're experimental. Even the new ones. Yeah, you cannot engineer them, yep. What CG is this? It's the new Kestrel's release CG. So it's do combat missions. So we're stacking up massacre missions and then going next door and killing pirates. And if you're brand new to Elite, I highly recommend joining some of our Twitch Discord stuff, right? Most Elite streamers are like exclusively Elite streamers. Myself, I play other games, but I'm an Elite streamer that plays other games kind of deal, right? Like even my Discord, we have an entire section for new players to ask questions, ship build methodology. I've got some like templates in there for people to use. It's a lot of stuff in there and almost every server has it. Find you somebody you like, hang out with them, and a lot of us, like, I spend hours on stream just showing the beauty that is Spreadsheet Simulator for building ships. Oh, hell yeah. All right, that's enough dicking around. Sorry, I have an American obligation to blast Freebird at maximum volume and immediately violate as many traffic laws as humanly possible. I have a question. Are all stationed there player made or just the ones the creator of the game? What do you mean? Like in Elite as a whole, if someone explores someplace out in the middle of nowhere, will there be NPC stations? So before colonization was introduced, every station in the game was hand-placed by the devs. Now, we have just about as many player-created stations as the original stations we put down. So you can easily see, though, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, and they're not, but it's not procedurally generated, right? All of humanity is located, if we go here and go to, like, I don't know, civilization, right? You can see all of the white is human-occupied systems, right? Or something like that. What is this? Oh, let me remove none. All the gray are human-occupied systems, and all the... Oh, that's so stupid. Why would you make them so close to each other, right? But we could go like this instead. We'll go for Federation, Alliance, Independence. So everything that's not a gray dot is a human-occupied area, right? And you can even see the tendrils of colonization moving through space as people colonize in a straight line to get out to areas, and you can follow the tendrils of colonization this way, which I think is super interesting. Yeah, you can build stations. Now it's the same stations that are everywhere else, but have you seen the map for this game, Davey? I love this. This is one of my favorite things. Yeah, and then the background simulation, way that all the political stuff and the way that the factions interact with each other and the way that everything like interconnects to the economy and the players' interactions and things like that is all one of my favorite things. Our squadron is a faction in the game, right? Blackstar Interstellar is directly linked to Blackstar, the faction. And so we work in certain systems to make sure our factions are in control of the stuff we want. I've seen exactly what you streamed. All right, so here is humanity's bubble, right? So this is the sector of space where humanity is located. Every dot you see is a solar system you can go to, right? So every single dot on the screen is a system. Those aren't like... There's no dots that are generated to make the map prettier, right? Every single one of these is a solar system that you could go to, right? And that's humanity's bubble. This is where humans live, in this area. There's around a lot of solar systems there. Well, the thing is, as we keep scrolling out, right, this is the local sector that humanity is in, occupies, right, with some of our constellations and local partners. And then you scroll out some more, and you have the galactic sector that we belong to, right? And as you scroll out more, you can see that the game is very fucking big. Right? Because if I go all the way over here to a random spot and zoom in, every one of these stars you can go visit. Yeah, the local region in the sector, right? But it's also a recreation of the Milky Way galaxy. They worked with like NASA scientists and shit to make the original proc gen of the... It had until No Man's Sky, it had the largest map of any game ever. And I think still because No Man's Sky's distances don't make any fucking sense for planets, right? And that always fucks me up because you have like two planets right next to each other that wouldn't be physically possible. But if I go to the core of the galaxy and zoom in, because the core is much more densely populated for stars, every one of these dots you see is a solar system you yourself could go explore. There you go. You could go to that system. You could go to that system. Yeah, we've explored like less than 1% of the game after 10 years. And we have a lot of people dedicated to exploration. Yeah, but one of my favorite things, right? And we'll use my We'll use my colony system as a example. So if we look at my system here, the thing that kind of kills me about other space games, 0.07% of the galaxy's been explored now. Hey, we have a war going on. Oh, wait, that's not my system. That's the one next door to my system, right? Or do we? No, yeah, that's 1.4 million. I need... ONTB3. That's the one. That's the one. No, that's not it. The fuck? That one. That's my system. All right, so if we go to the system map, right? This is kind of what you would expect in like some of the other games, right? Especially No Man's Sky. The distances fuck me up. And that's the one that I have a hard time comparing with because it's arcadey, right? Starfield's the same way. It's arcadey style. So every station in this system, we built. And you get to develop like the development level, the security level, the environment, or not the environment, the economy, the amount of everything there is all determined by each of these stations and the planetary ground ports, right? But if I look at this in orrery view, this is the no shit distances between everything, and they follow the math for what their orbit is required to be for what speed they're moving and things like that. So they have to the math has to math. There are the laws of physics are kind of mildly applied here. Sometimes we get some cheeky things like planets hitting each other where they just phase through each other. But like this planet is going to go around that star at that orbit because it's moving at that speed. So if there's a planet orbiting right next to a star and you stop and look, you can see it because it has to be moving at Mach fuck to do that. Oh, you want to see a station? Yeah, I think we got one in this system that I could go to real quick. Do we have any ground ports here? Like the big ones? Yeah, there's Ashby City. We'll go to this one real quick. I'll be right back. I'm derailing a little bit for a new friend. You have to go to Tech Broker to unlock shot cannons. Yes, Glock and Load. They are unlocked via the Tech Brokers. Human Tech Brokers specifically. That reminds me. I have a bunch of the engineering mats to unlock the shot cannons on my fleet carrier for our squadron. I need to move those to the squadron carrier and set them up as a commodity y'all are allowed to pull from. But yeah, I can move those from my fleet carrier to the squadron carrier and then set it as a bank allocation item, and then y'all can pull out. I could set the limit to whatever is the limit to unlock everything. Dodec, listen, I unlocked shot cannons at my Dodec. Antimatter, pay to win confirmed. We joke a lot about pay to win over here, Davey. Specifically because FDev added in the ability to like buy ships, which is essentially you pay to get 3 months early use of it, and then it comes to everyone else for free. But we're really spoiled in the monetization of this game being basically nothing. So like for a long time, some of the most expensive, like buying weapons coloring and stuff was like $1. And they recently adjusted the prices and brought it into the fucking, the modern century. Yeah, I don't mind it either, as long as it's not a, like, no shit, you have an unfair advantage because you swiped a credit card. So each category. So there's small, medium, large, gimbaled, turreted, and fixed. The turreted ones are still broke. Don't use those. But the gimbaled and shock, once you unlock a size, like a large fixed shot cannon, right? You can then buy it at any station that has stock. But it's unlock once, buy as many as you want. It's not like the other ones where each one is a dedicated unlock of one module. Where, that's the one. Yeah, the turreted ones are broke for the shot cannons. They don't work. Yeah, I was actually talking recently about maybe trying another No Man's Sky playthrough. I haven't played in a long while now. I played when it first came out and was part of the really mad crew then. And then I played it again after they unfucked it. And I haven't played since the update that brought base building, essentially. ever wanted to do was help people. What system status are we in this fucking... What status are we in here? That people are just, like, crying in the thing. Where's that station? I went too far. Here we go. Dude, yeah, these NPCs need therapy, dog. Oh yeah, but that's kind of that's my favorite thing, right? Is playing games that are very deep, and then I get to no life the fuck out of them. I have over 6,000 hours in this game. I've got multiple games with thousands of hours. I play games full time, so playing a game that's got a 3-hour lifespan is just rough for me. That's not even like I could play 4 of those on one goddamn thing, one goddamn stream. So meh. All right, so here's a station. So there's different types of station. This is the Chody Coriolis. No, Chody Orbis station. So some of these have giant rings around them that have like life and stuff in them. Some of them have they look like D20s. Some of them are big D20s with giant hammers all over them to fucking smack new players because it's funny. Let me request docking. I can show you the inside. Honk honk, beep beep, move out of the way, nerd! Where's landing pad 19? Follow the compass. And then bring the ship in. Welcome to the station. So when you dock at a station, you have access to a menu here, which is a lot of different things you may do. You have your shipyards. If the station has a shipyard, outfitting, you can change your ship. I can put different liveries on, which I'm going to do real quick, actually. Mission boards, things like that. And then you also have the actual on-foot side of things. I don't think it's going to give me pirate massacre missions for this system, is it? No. But we can disembark the ship, and I can show you the inside of the station. Have you fired all 5 weapons at once? Would it drain weps? For what? My build right now? It'll drain it, but I can get a full volley off before... This is all... Who the fuck didn't clean this station up? Hey, Jerome. No privacy, no hope. Archer is on target. Yeah, okay. I love the graffiti for the power play stuff. Yeah, for my current loadout, I can fire the 4 weapons at once and then the beam lasers to keep me cold. And then here's the inside of the station. You got people that'll ask you to do some dirty missions, some wet work stuff. You can go in here and take a taxi to another star system. You got the on-foot shop here for like the different weapons and suits and shit like that. You can buy suits and weapons and different on-foot stuff. Yeah.
You got everything.
Yeah, no, it's really bad in stations. I went from 160 FPS to fucking 30. Yeah, it's just the way the game's rendered, it's old.
You've got a gun, right?
Is it mostly ship-based or a mix of that and ground? It is mostly ship-based, but there is on-foot stuff. And look, I can see people coming and going from the station. This is why stations lag so much, though, is because, like, standing in here, someone who flew to me right now could turn their lights on and see me, and I could see them. Like, we're rendering in the same time. I don't do the on-foot stuff mostly. I'm here to fly spaceship in my space game. So it's pretty rare that I hop out and come in here. Go to the bar, hit up the bartender who trades me graphene and fucking... Don't you supposed to sell just drinks and shit?
All right, it's your loss.
Yeah, we are getting some more stuff on foot here soon for like operations, which is going to be like MMO raid style events that you can do with your friends. And the game is heavily CPU bound for like this stuff. That's why I'm lagging so much. I have a 16-core CPU, but its multi-core strength is incredible. Its single-core strength though is a little rough. But I have a 5070 Ti and a 16-core processor. So graphically, I'm fucking fine. It's the fact that I'm trying to render so many light sources in at once that's fucking me up right now. Yeah, you'll be fine. There's people who play this shit. Knife's playing this shit on like twin 1050s or some shit like that. Oh yeah, I never unlocked the Midnight Black. That's right. Oh yeah, because I liked this one better. That's right. I have a 3080 and a Ryzen 9 9750 X3D. The X3D side will probably keep you nice and good. Single core performance is rough though. It does not multi-core. There we go. You just gotta lower the graphics a bit. Not really. Oh, you can't. Yeah, for me, I could run this shit at like I could render it at 180p and fucking no upscaling, no nothing, everything on minimum and fucking downscale everything, and I would still get about 50 FPS right now. It is what it is. Although I do like putting this at 1.25 because the hit I take to graphics is almost nothing, but goddamn, the anti-aliasing in this game is fucking dog water. Oh, with my 1050 Ti, yeah. No, it'll work. It's just a little rough. Where's Kniffy at? Did he leave? Oh, I see antimatter's here. All right, let's see if I can score a goal coming out of this system, this mail slot.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Flight assist off. Landing gear retracted. Flight assist off.
Whee! Yeah, once you figure out how to fly, like with the flight assistant stuff off, man, the game's totally different. The game will automatically help you out with your flight and stuff, right? So, like, if I turn the flight assist on, it essentially flies like an arcade game, right? If I go forward, I'm gonna go forward. If I stop going forward, I stop going forward. I go up, I go up, I go down, and then it stops when I stop doing those inputs. So I can pull the stick back and stop, and it'll stop me. Whereas flight assist off, if I pull the stick back, my boy Newton was spitting when he said an object in motion will remain in motion until it's acted upon by an equal or opposite force, right? You could end up with, like, you know, this forever. If I left right now for 10 hours and came back, my ship would still be spinning. But once you figure out how to deal with all that and counter input your inputs so that you don't go spinning out all the time, it's great. Because the ships turn faster and you get more authority out of your verts and lats when you're flight assist off. And I pretty much use flight assist on for just, I need to go in a straight line, set my throttle forward, come back off. Tried Star Wars Squadrons right now, dead game by the way, and man, flying a spaceship like a plane was jarring. Bro, it's so jarring, isn't it? I struggled with that game just because, like, it's not fun to fucking fly. Yeah, FA off means more finesse needed, but more finesse available. You can do things FA off that no ship ever could dream of doing FA on. I always turn down to stream for frames, always. Yeah. Frames are always more important to me than your, like, raw fucking how pretty it is. But there is a line in the two, right? Because if I put this shit at, like... Yeah, I'm not doing this, brother. I got great frame rate, but I ain't doing all that. Oh, hell no. And I keep my super sampling on the normal one at like 1.25 times, and I'm gold. Probably turn my shadows down a little bit, and that might help. But it's all CPU bound, so like. But I'm also running OBS and about a fucktillion programs in the background and 6 browser tabs and all that stuff. We're also very big advocates of third-party tools. Even like if you wanted to go buy gold right now, how do you find out where to go buy gold? In game, fucking good luck. Just I guess there's probably a way to do it, but probably look for a system that's a refiner or a refinery economy that's been like whatever, and you could probably find it. Or you could just bust out this. So we have a program we all run called EDMC, which essentially every time you dock at a station, it automatically updates a massive database, like terabytes and terabytes and terabyte database that we all maintain that allows us to do stuff like this, where you can go look for, I want to go find the nearest fucking, where can I go buy beam lasers at the nearest place? Search. And it'll show you every system by distance from where you're at that sells the shit you need. And it's all updated by us, not by FDev. They don't do this. We literally crowdsource the data of this game. And one of my favorite things is the you can even see this, the EDDN data stream for the network. Oh, where's the live data tracker? I forget the website for it. I just like having it up sometimes because it's fun. There it is, the Elite Dangerous Data in Real-Time Feed. Here you go. So this is the data for the game being inputted in real time. You can see the system names, where they're jumping from, the stars being discovered, discovered bodies, right? All this is also, you can't see actually identifiable information about the people doing it, right? But you can see the upload rate for the game right now for our EDDN. Anara supporter? Whoever's paying for that database? No, the EDDN is a separate thing entirely. Yeah, like right now, this CG, watching all of these scans happen in real time is wild. And you can see that a lot of them are, I've seen Luton Star a few times on there. Yep, Luton Star.
Target cargo dropped.
I just think it's neat. It's a lot of traffic for a dead game, for sure. Game dead. Game dead. Yeah. Power plant capacity exceeded. I know. Let me double check my power priorities on weapons here. That way, if I lose any power plant integrity, I can make sure I don't lose everything. I'm coming, boys! By the way, your power plant's capacity has been exceeded. Thanks, I had no idea. Yeah, so a full volley does not overheat the ship with 2 plasma, 2 small shocks. Nice. This is a brand new ship, so we're still learning about it and figuring out its quirks and what to how it operates. Damn, you got some pirates on you, dog. I can tank it. He looked at me and he declared in general chat, ask not for engine repairs, but for stronger shield regeneration. You gotta blast this song.
It'd be so cool if I could blow him up. Don't bonk me. Fuck.
Jody, good to see you.
Knifefun says, pap pap pap, tss, pap pap pap, tss, pap pap pap, tss, pap pap pap, tss, pap pap pap.
Thank you, Knife Fun. Very cool.
Pap pap tss, pap pap pap, tss, pap pap pap.
He said the words.
Take a sip for Vespa 1990.
Ah, he got away. That's what I get for dicking around and having fun. Middle of nowhere right now, so there's no shit. Yeah, you could play an open, leave the bubble, and never see another commander and play every day for 10 years. The game's just that big. We have 400 billion solar systems. Yeah. There are many. Oop, bonk. Hello, friend. Alright, we cleared out all the pirates. I'm vibing and fighting right now. I wonder what double vessel release mothership fighter can use. Maybe. Could be. That's an interesting thought, Dimmy. Yeah, Davey.
Gaming says,
Anybody else
pew,
that wants
pew,
to
pew,
jump
lassie,
in? Oh my God.
Pew 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 lassie.
Lord have mercy.
Pew,
Okay,
pew,
hold
pew,
on. I'm gonna turn the music down and enjoy this for a minute.
Pew pew lassie.
Exclamation
pew,
point
pew,
DC
pew,
to get the Discord.
lassie.
Pew 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 laser. Get disconnected, antimatter. Got him. Noticed yesterday seemed to be a bug where NPC fighters are automatically shown as enemy on radars. Yeah. I've had that. I've had that one before. I've also had it where fighters just get, like, left behind by the mothership. They become immortal, like, and you can't move them. If you ram them, you lose your shields and shit. Laser! Pew, pew, pew. Laser! that's a bonk. That's a fucking mistake right there. Ganks a lot. You missed a bunch of PvP yesterday. We went out and fought the Rocks, and the Rocks won. Bonk. Oh, well, there goes my shields. Oh, just barely. So used to them just popping when I hit a rock. Did I hit that NPC? I might have actually just hit that NPC. Oh, no, I didn't. Hey, you got any warrants, brother? Oh, there's no pirates. I'm gonna start scanning the miners and seeing if they got any warrants on them. I am the complainant, not the ganker one. Oh, okay. No, Sir ganks a lot. Sir complains a lot. Sir ganks a lot. Ganks a lot. Listen, you and your twin brother, all right? I apologize. Well, you did miss that, but we also had lots of complaining, too, which is pretty much on docket for us always. I just saw Sir and Lot, and my brain was like, yeah, same person. We're not related. Yeah, that I know this. Has anyone else fucked that one up? I feel like I can't be the first, but also, maybe. Who doesn't love a good complaint? I love a good bitch moan and complain session. I'm gonna bull you up. No, you're not. You're gonna bull up, son. God, this thing just spits ammo. I love it. It's like a fucking beam laser made out of hate and lead. Bonk. You know what I really miss is during the Thargoid War, watching 50 fucking beam lasers hit somebody. Watching you fly Kestrels into rocks yesterday was highly entertaining. Really enjoyed it. I'm glad you had a good time. What's the engineering on shot cannons? So, which one? So, the normal shot cannons have auto-load and are essentially just a cannon that fucks real hard. The plasma accelerator ones have plasma slug, which means it doesn't have ammo. It takes ammo from the fuel tank. And it's also has auto-load, but you cannot engineer them. We love ramming the rocks. I'm glad y'all had fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I was sweating profusely multiple times. It was a good time. Found 8 fixed short-range thermal conduit in my storage. Should I put them into the Heelys? Turn them into Heelys? Yeah, dude. Fixed short-range Healy beams are fucking ridiculous for the amount of health they can dump back into somebody. You could essentially turn somebody into an immortal fucking problem. You could say that it makes them... Excuse me? It makes them... There you go. I don't know why my button didn't work. Why didn't my button work?
6.5 hours later.
Greetings!
There it goes. Oh god, now it's doing it multiple times. Hey, incoming mission critical message, everybody. At you. Fuck. Healers are broken as fuck. I got paid 200 million credits once for killing a certain legendary miner pirate that used them and taught others about them. Yeah. They are busted as fuck. They're great if you're doing like PvE and really want to take like a fucking shitty shield. And they're pretty good if someone shows up to grief you, is you can just be like, you're not gonna die now to your allies. But in like any type of actual organic or like organized shit, oh yeah, they're stupid. Fights could take hours at that point. Whoever passes out from exhaustion first would be the winner. Pass and whoever dies. Yeah, that was the one in the Continental Discord. Ah, yeah. 2 max shield. Listen, I still want to make the huge short-range Healy beams for the Corvette just for the fucking hilarity of watching someone's shields go to 100% instantaneously. That just means I have to get in a Corvette to actually, you know, do it. Here's a fun one. If you're ever doing, like, stuff with friends and, like, you're dicking around and somebody's using prismatics and has to wait fucking forever for their shields to regen on the landing pad, hit them with Concordance Sequence and then they land. The shore power is also applied to the Concordance Sequence, so they'll be at 100%, like, instantly. Nice for getting back off the landing pad quickly when you're dicking around. Sometimes it can feel like, oh yeah, we're gonna fight each other real quick, and then it's a 45-minute setup to get back together and fight, wait for shields to regen and all that jazz. Spring session fast purchasing, sure to check that any perennials you buy are actually hardy in your area. As a result, more happy to lie about it. Yeah, the plant world is wildly full of bad fucking shit for people to buy, and then the shit dies instantly, or they don't tell you how to take care of it. The amount of palm trees out here that die because people don't get proper care plans for it. The regen ones are fun on fighters because they have a faster cooldown between damage and regen. The effect can actually last longer than the rebuild time. They actually rebuild to 100% instantly. I fucking love that. That's hilarious. I love having them on my mining ship when we go do Hazres mining, right? Because we'll do Hazreses, and so we'll have like an Overwatch crew and then a crew mining. So one crew is protecting us from pilots, and then the mining ships are usually mostly defenseless anyway. So you put just 2 long-range Healy beams on there, and then you can make sure your Overwatch is in the fight for longer, and you can basically protect them protecting you while you're mining. Ain't like you can put more fucking mining hard points on a T11 anyway. It's great for that. Never go taller than 5 foot, but we'll need to be put in the garage in winter. That would be fucking annoying, but if you really like peaches, I guess. $40, I'd probably do it. I don't know about the garage in winter type, because that's rough.
Caston says, remember at one time we have all kicked a pregnant woman.
That one's funny. That one's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
There's no Limpid's Mon in the Sol system. I got so disappointed. I mean, it's technically there. It's just that Mars has been terraformed. So the whole planet's entire area is different. I've noticed you boosting circles around me, and it's kind of fun just to, like, move to the left, and then something goes screaming by in, like, 1 frame in front of me. I overheated a little bit there. Hell yeah.
We're pirates. There's a condor. His name is Cuddles McFly. Yeah, I mean, the area I live in, we have so much natural plants that I don't need to have a plant that needs to be brought inside. You want a piece of me? See you, Anaconda. Bye. Darren Izzard. Izzard. Bye. I may have killed that guy a little quick.
Flight assist on.
The kisses of the sun. That line means a lot different whenever you're fuel scooping in a Type 7. Yeah. Concrete holds the heat in. Yep, that is a good trick. Look at you. What are you? Some kind of farmer or something, Dimmy? That's a good wisdom. Yeah, Lance crashed out. We'll get it back here in a minute. Hey-o. Hello, what the fuck? That was a hit. Does it? It does dance to the music. Absolutely not, sir. Get back here. No escape for you. Duncan Jones. Oh, I bonked on that one. There go my shields. It sounds real Vulture pilot type commanders, for real, for real.
Someone thinks you should curse
I
less,
curse less
and
now.
I agree.
Cool off, son.
How many badges do you have?
How many badges do you have?
Oh my
7.
God.
7 that you have.
In the words of IB, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, the unwall.
I thought that was just a new blurb hot off the press. How many badges do you have? Gilly, I found a loadout here that we like. Two small shock, 2 plasma shock with the beam up top. That's actually more damage and hits like a fucking truck. And it doesn't overheat the ship. Alright, shields are off. I've got 2 vultures parked on me right now. Get back here, you coward. Nice boost. Do you have a video of that build? What do you mean, Nandor? Closest thing to Pokemon Rain would like is Pal World? Brother, I fucking love Pokemon. What do you mean? You're watching the video. Yeah, that's the current build. My favorite Pokemon is Vaporeon? No. No, I'm a Bulbasaur kind of guy. Although I don't really like the modern stuff because every new Pokemon that comes out, it's like first evolution is a small bear, second evolution is a bigger bear, third evolution is a 6-titted giant cat girl that wants to fuck you. Nah, no thanks. Pokemon's too chibi and cute. I like chibi and cute when it's not fucking everything, right? Pokemon's just cute. I like it explicitly in very, very, very small context. 8-bit games, you only got so much you can do. Or pixelated games. I broke the rules. Yeah. No cursing. But they also don't do like chibi on that. It's just like the little icon when you're running around is that way. Should put some shields on, huh? Get deleted, idiot. Yeah, there's some pretty dark Pokemon out there. I like that. Yeah, I'm a Bulbasaur guy. I think Ghastly is a close second. Not I don't like Haunter or Gengar that much though. Just Ghastly. Not this time. Haunter seems like he'd be a bro. Yeah, no, he seemed like a bro. That one a second ago where the vulture boosted and I just flew next to it like perfectly. I love that scene. Made about 400 mil in the Kestrel, time to pull the vet back out. There you go, Soil. If that's what you're into, if you like the big boy ships, you're gonna like the big boy ships. I think the Kestrel's good for that is it doesn't replace a Corvette for most people who really like flying a giant Star Destroyer. But for me, I could think of nothing less fun. If I was in a vet right now, I probably would have ended stream already. Or just gone to play something else or done something else. I have to make the vet so boring or so exciting that I have any joy in it, because its standard stock form is not it for me personally, right?
Greetings!
Thank you for the follow. Oh, out of ammo on the regular shocks now. That's a really good ammo economy, though. I think some of the larger ships should definitely get one there. Bonk. Just shreds, bro. I love watching the Kestrels just shoom, shoom, back and forth when you try to fight it kind of normal. This beam laser is long-range thermal vent, but short-range is also just as good. Same distro draw and about double the heat generation, which means double the heat lost whenever you hit a target. But this one's long-range, just so I have a way to tag targets at distance. Of course. Short range also deals a lot more damage. Especially if you put it on the large hard point, that thing is kind of psychotic. Dude, I put my last fight yesterday, had the Mark 1 thrusters on my Kestrel, and I didn't want to do it anymore. Are you being attacked? It looks like it. Hostile player actions detected. He isn't a wing of 4, so be cautious. There they come. Bonk! The rocks always win, brother! Let's focus on this one first. I'm being focused now. Oh man, there's a bunch of hollows popping in now. Bonk! I gotta get shields back up before I'm dead. Ah, there it is. They got me. There it is. GG's. Yeah, I had like 2 or 3 of them on me at once. I dodged as best I could. Once your shields are down, though, there's not a whole lot you're doing. PvP's obviously dead. Organic PvP's dead, isn't it? That's what they told me. What the fuck? Though it looks like we had more than a wing in there, which is a little rough. Right? The problem is I'm just about as likely to die doing that as it is. And the fact Rough, what do you say? The Land of Infinite Throat Launches died last week. There was no coffin at his funeral. God damn it. 7? There's 7 of them. Dear God. Yeah, it's 2 full wings basically patrolling to kill everybody in there. Oh, Purple Python. Combat log. The purplest of pythons. That's a hell of a party, right? Looks like a bunch of, I don't even recognize the names, actually. That's kind of exciting. New names? Very exciting. I mean, this one isn't either. I'm missing a shield booster, and I was at fucking 40% shield when we started. But, yeah, there's nothing you're going to be able to do, Aaron, in a cutter. Not against these ships. You're just fucking stuck orbiting, basically. I think that is a nice ending of our bounty hunting today for me. So just because I got to go do a thing now, so that's kind of a perfect segue into ending the stream. So, yeah, I'll be back Saturday. I got to go do a thing with the kiddos and such tonight. I just got reminded of that, so I'm going to go do that. An and thing. End thing. Thing and thing. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks for pirate hunting with me. We'll be back Saturday. We can try to get some big pirate hunting instances going with some squad mates. We can do kind of like a mini squad night. Try to get some more dollary dues made, get some engineering materials for people via mission rewards, things like that. So if you want to come out here, the squadron carrier's parked out this way. Take massacre missions for Loot and Star. If you can, park there tomorrow and stack up 20 of the best massacre missions you can so that we can do a full 6-7 hour session and the Hazres. And then knock out some pretty psychotic mission rewards. So cool. I'll talk to you nerds Saturday. Bye-bye.